Our devotion this morning is about right livelihood. So let's begin with our affirmation. Today, no matter where I work, I will bring joy to others. I will have a good word for my brothers and a gracious heart toward my sisters. Everyone needs an encouraging word, and I will be that word. Okay, so it begins talking about that how many days or how many hours, how much time do we spend at our job, at the thing that we do to make money. It's a lot. It says too many to count. So it says during these working days, we encounter coworkers, bosses, vendors, delivery workers, customers, strangers. Do these people leave our presence with joy, knowing that they are worthy of love? No matter what our job might be, there are little opportunities each day to bring a little light into somebody's world. So then it talks about the Buddha and something that he introduced to mankind called the Eightfold Path, by which Buddhists live their life, and they're all good things to live your life by. The fifth fold is right livelihood, which says, in a nutshell, right livelihood suggests that the way we support ourselves financially should not bring harm to others. Said another way, the way you support yourself can be an expression of your deepest self. Thich Nhat Hanh said that. So let me just detour here for a second. I have always found that I can find out a lot about a person's character when you go out to eat with them and you see how they treat the wait staff. Or you're passing by somebody who's collecting garbage or sweeping a floor, and if they just act like that person doesn't exist, or they realize that every job is worthy of respect, and every human is worthy of respect. And if I don't care how funny I think someone is, or if I think we're going to be really good friends, if I go out to eat with them and they're rude to the wait staff, something in me goes, there's something about this person I'm not going to be able to get close to, because I don't behave that way. I don't believe that way. So when it comes to your job, scooting over to another issue now, I was talking to a young lady this week, and she was saying that something happened on her job and that upset her. And she said she didn't know what else to do, but she went to the bathroom and cried. And she was texting me, and she said, I wish I was not so sensitive. And I just texted her back. I said, no. Don't wish that. I said, because too much, I think, the way we've become in America, we feel that to be professional, you can't have any emotions. You have to be a robot. You can't show any emotion, even when you're doing things like having hard things, like having to fire someone. My husband's here today. He had to let someone go from his company this week, and he said, he says, I've never gotten up at the end of a session like that and hugged somebody, but we did. They hugged. He said that we even had tears in our eyes. And that's the way it should be. You shouldn't have to separate your emotional, your spiritual self, how you feel inside, from what you do for a living. Even if it's not per se a spiritual job, even if you don't have to be in the ministry, or you don't even have to be a nurse or a doctor. You can show your love for people, like it says here, in any profession. So I would just encourage everybody today, when you go to work, don't feel like you have to be so perfect. Now, you can't break down in tears every single day all the time, because then nothing gets done. But there is a healthy balance to strike, in that don't try to hide your emotional self, because inside we are, whether you know it or not, even those other people who have hard exteriors, inside we all have soft spots, and everybody has emotions, and maybe somebody's just waiting for you to open the door and show your emotions so they will feel comfortable showing theirs. All right, let's end this by reading the last paragraph. It says, from the Bible, we find a similar strain of thought. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord. What does it mean to work as unto the Lord? It means the task ahead of us is not merely to complete a project so that we can get paid. Whatever we set our hands to can be a tool for sharing love with God's creation in some big or small way. Let's end by saying our prayer together. Jehovah Jireh, thank you for providing for and through me. I give thanks for the money that comes through me, and for the opportunities to spread love while I am making money. Let your light shine through me today